Okay, so once again, okay, so Idris, maybe you can introduce a bit about you, Idris.
Hi, my name is Idris. I'm located in Kuching, Sarawak. Um, this will be my second last sem. I currently do a lot of freelancing for doing sales. Sorry, doing sales and helping my friend to set up his company. So yeah, I'm finishing my second last semester now.
So is this your final module?
No, I have another two more.
Two more, okay,
Mhm.
okay. So, what degree you are taking?
BA English language.
Okay, BA in English now. Okay, so you are taking English. Okay, so hopefully I'm not choosing the wrong title for you, for your project. So are you okay with the project choosing for you?
Yeah, of course.
Because by the time I get to know you all, then I keep thinking of what's the topic. Then after this, right, I'm going to communicate with each of you individually, no more in group. So today only we meet in group. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Now, so the other, Idris, you are now. Where are you now?
Kuching.
Are you in Kuching? Which part of Kuching?
Petrajaya. I mean Matang, Petrajaya.
Matan Petrajaya. I'm in Kuching as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in Batakawa here. So meaning
Oh,
to say, Idris, you are more flexible. You are easily can come and look for me. Okay. So
okay.
compared to Diana from Sarawak, but at the time now, Diana, you are in Puchong. Okay. So Diana, the only way for her to communicate with me is through online. Okay. So Diana, make sure your camera is working by the next meeting. Okay, Diana?
Okay.
Hello? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so nice to meet you all. So today, I would like to brief you a bit about the module. I sent to you the module already, right? So sila baca, tolong baca. So I am very flexible. If you want to talk to me in Bahasa Malaysia, also can. Bahasa English also can. Mandarin also can. Fuchao also can. Hokkien also can. Cantonese also can. But don't talk to me in Bahasa Melayu Sarawak. Definitely cannot. Okay, bahasa Melayu Sarawak aku hanya tahu sik sahaja, sik boleh, sik faham, sik dapat, sik saja. Okay,
Okay.
very funny, right? Sarawakian don't understand bahasa Sarawak. I also don't know why. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let me share with you this one. Okay, after I explain on your module, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Okay, so this is a module. Basically, I would like to get your attention on this one, research proposal checklist. Okay, research proposal checklist. So if you have the module with you, you can refer to the page number 13. Okay, number 4.0 research proposal checklist. So for this proposal checklist, right, what you need is the title. So every one of you, I already provide you a title, so no problem. So what I need you to do is you just think about the problem statement. Okay, I do it in this way, Later on, I will send this one to you all. So for the first one, okay, research title, okay, you all have the title already. And then number two, okay, problem statement. Okay, problem statement. Problem statement means you think of why you want to conduct this research. Just write a very simple 2 paragraph. Okay, because the topic I designed to you is a very simple and very direct one. Okay, so this time all of you has two different variable. One is the reading motivation, but the other one is totally different from each other. Idris, yours variable is reading motivation, and the other one is?
The other one is just more. I'll open it back again.
Forget already, so fast.
I can't remember the last word. Student self efficacy.
Student self-efficacy.
Yep.
Then meaning to say, Idris, you need to make sure that you understand reading motivation and you need to understand student self-efficacy. Meaning to say, okay, meaning to say your reading motivation now is the solution, to increase the problems of law student self-efficacy. Okay, so think about the problem on low self-efficacy. Then think of how this reading motivation can improve the student low self-efficacy. Understand, Idris?
Yep.
Okay, just make it very simple because this is a proposal. When we come to the individual meeting, I will explain more detail with you. Now, Diana, your topic is what? Reading motivation with?
The importance of reading motivation towards learning anxiety among the students.
Okay, learning anxiety, meaning to say, your problem is learning anxiety. So you need to use this reading motivation, helping to reduce the students' learning anxiety. So this is basically your problem statement. And for I think for this one for Drusilla, I forgot already also. Drusilla, let me check my WhatsApp. Drusilla, because later on we'll send the video to Drusilla also. Drusilla, I don't know whether call her name correctly or not. Wait, So for Drusilla, her topic is on the students' reading motivation and self-esteem. Meaning to say, Drusilla, you need to look at the low self-esteem having the facing by the students and how these students' motivation, reading motivation can increase the self-esteem. Okay, self-esteem totally different compared to Idris. Idris, yours is self-efficacy. Okay, so that's why class, before you start the proposal writing, make sure you are very clear with every definitions of the variable that I've determined for you. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
So the second one is after that, right? After you done the problem statement, okay, this one, later on I will send this to you all also. After that, you need to decide the research objectives. Okay, how many research objectives that you need to decide? Okay, don't make it too complicated, class. Don't make it too complicated for your label because you are doing degree. Degree students, normally I just want you to design, okay, two research objective enough. Okay, two research objective. Okay, so maybe for example, I give you the example. Okay, I give you the example here. Let's say Idris, because you are talking about the reading motivation and also the self-efficacy. Self-efficacy. So one of your objective should be something like to identify the correlation, okay, the correlation or the relationship between, okay, reading motivation and the self-efficacy among the students. Okay, so this is one of the example just the example only, Idris. But if you want to identify better understanding on the objective, is through your reading on the journal. Okay, so you need to read the journal paper. Okay, I strongly encourage you all to read the journal paper and then to design your research objective. Okay, so after that, you send the proposal to me. I will correct your proposal. Don't worry, Okay. All right. Now, next one is literature review. Okay. Can anyone tell me what is literature review?
It's actually a summary of previous research that we include in our own paper, if I'm not mistaken.
The summary. You said the summary. Okay.
Complete summary, I
Mm,
guess. It's not entirely very short. It's a complete summary of previous research on the same topic that we are researching.
okay, so it's more on the compilation of of the summary that you found, the compilation of the summary that you found, okay, based on the variables designed for your topics. For example, okay, I give you this one. Let's say this one, okay, Diana, because okay, one of the variable is reading motivation. Okay, and then so Diana, you have to write a lot of things about this one, the reading motivation. Okay, and then the other one, Diana, yours, the other one is learning anxiety. Okay, learning anxiety. So learning anxiety. So Diana have to go and check. Okay, anything about the learning anxiety. So when you all try to identify this one, don't forget one thing. I want this thing from you all, huh? Okay, the relationship between the reading motivation and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Idris, your case is relationship between reading motivation and student self-efficacy. Diana, the relationship between the reading motivation and learning anxiety. So Drusilla is the reading relationship between the reading motivation and also the self-esteem. So this one, all these three things, right? You just need to, for this proposal, you don't have to write panjang lebar, ha, tak payah, ha. For this one, I think you just need to give me around 2 pages. 2 pages, okay already. Okay, give me 2 pages, okay already. And one thing you need to remember, 5 tahun terkini. Okay, don't give me something from 1997, huh? Don't give me something 1974, huh? I was born in 1974, so you don't give me something waktu zaman aku lahir, huh? No, huh? All right. So give me yang paling latest 5 years. These 5 years. So for example, now it's 2022, 2022, 21, 20, and then 19, 18. Okay lah. So 2017 onwards. Okay, try to get some journal papers. Okay, one more thing is I don't want the online materials. I want you to download to go and find the journal papers only. I want journal papers only or buku. I don't want Wikipedia. I don't want internet blog. I don't want internet materials. I don't want everything from that you can read from the internet. But if the journal from online, okay, that is fine. Okay, so you need to know how to find the paper. Okay, so you all can access the library, right?
Yes.
Go and access the library. Fully use your library. You pay the money already. You must use. Kalau tak rugi. Okay, so sila pakai, huh? Okay, now,
Doctor,
yes.
when you mention about the usage of library, I think the JSTOR access sometimes can work, sometimes cannot work, Doctor. The one in the
No,
library,
okay.
the JSTOR.
Okay, I can help you. In this case, Idris, okay, so also to Diana, if let's say you found the paper and then you cannot download the paper, but you definitely you can get this one, DOI number, right?
Okay, correct.
Okay, you give me, you copy and paste the DOI number to my WhatsApp. I can download for you.
Okay,
Oh,
all right, great.
Okay, so
Okay,
make sure
alright.
you give me the correct DOI number. If you
Okay.
give me the wrong DOI number, I also cannot download for you. Please.
Okay, okay, all right.
As
Thank you.
long as because I have the access to many different university library, so I can try to help you to get the paper. But if let's say your DOI is working, definitely I can get it for you within 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Okay, any more issue, Diana?
so far no.
Sounds okay, huh? All right. You still trying your camera, right?
Yeah. Wait, I
Okay.
try to leave the room first.
Okay, you keep trying, huh?
Okay.
Okay, so the other one is, okay, let's go on with this, Idris. Okay, now after the literature review, this one is the method. The next one, number 5 in your proposal is, they want you to explain about the method. Okay, for the method, I want you to write down few things only. 5.1, you give me the simple explanation on the research design. Okay, 5.2, the research instrument. Okay, 5.3, your population and sampling. Okay, 5.4 is the pilot test. 5.5 5.5 is the data collection procedure. Okay, so you just explain briefly what is your plan. Okay, your plan to conduct on all these 5 things. Okay, so for the first one here, Diana, Diana coming already. I can see something. What is this?
Okay, sorry.
Welcome back, Diana. Luckily, I can see you. Okay, so okay, now you see, Diana. So for this number 5 methods, research design, basically, all the students under my supervisions, right, will go to the quantitative design. Okay, because I'm the quantitative person. Okay, so you all are going to do this one, quantitative, okay, and descriptive design. So you need to read something. What is quantitative and descriptive design? So in your writing, one paragraph. Okay, one more thing. For this proposal, right, 5.1 until 5.5, right, just give me very simple one paragraph enough. Okay, just give me one simple paragraph enough already. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to explain, okay, what and why. Okay, what and why. What means what is this quantitative and descriptive design? Why? Why means what is the purpose? The purpose you choose this, meaning to say you need to identify the advantage. Okay, the advantage. Think of the advantage. The advantages. You think about the advantages, and all these things you cannot create. You must refer to the journal paper. You must refer to the buku. Okay, like you said that according to Jennifer, okay, in 2020, okay, the good thing about the quantitative design is what then you explain. All right. So the second one is your research instrument. Okay, for this time, since I have 3 students here, so the only way I can help you is your reading motivation. You have one instrument for reading motivation. Okay, and this one, you are very lucky. I found for you all already. By the time I designed for you all, I keep thinking where I can find this one. So at last I found already. So later on, I will send the paper to you all. So jimat sikit lah kan. Senyum lah sikit, janganlah marah. Muka masam semua ini. Okay, but the other one, okay, like Idris. Idris, yours is a student self-efficacy. I don't know. The time when I think about your students' motivation, reading motivations, I just think based on my experience, this one can help and maybe have the correlation, significant correlation with the student self-efficacy. So you need to find from the internet, from the journal paper, okay, get the instrument to measure the student self-efficacy. So for Diana, you need to find the instrument to get the questionnaire. This is the questionnaire is what I mean. The instrument refer to the questionnaire. So you all must get the complete questionnaire. Okay, jangan cari questionnaire yang panjang lebar, then very hard to measure. All right. So later I will send to you this one, the reading motivation. Okay, and then the population and sampling. Okay. I would like to know. This why I'm asking you. You all right now working or not? Because if you are not working, unemployment, so I think quite hard for you all to get the data. Diana, are you working now?
No.
No, so Idris, you also
On my own. I work on my
your
own.
own freelance, right? Okay,
Yeah.
not related to the school, right?
No.
Okay, no worry. That part I can help to settle for each of you. Okay, so I will do in this way. Okay, I'm going to use the students from higher, okay, from higher education institution. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, okay, you just mentioned now we are going to involve the students from higher education institution, and then the sampling method. Okay, please read something about the sampling method. This one, okay, please read something on the sampling method. Definitely, you all need to use this one, just the random sampling method. Okay, but you cannot just write random sampling method. You need to know what and why. Okay, what is random sampling method and why? I mean the advantages of using random sampling method. Okay, now the pilot test. You need to understand what is the pilot test and why you need to conduct pilot tests. Okay, basically, pilot test is kajian rintis that we conduct on the small group of the sample to test whether our instrument is working or not. So that's why we only can do this pilot test after you all settle your instrument, and then after you all settle your chapter 2, chapter 1 and chapter 2, then only I will help you to settle the data collection for your pilot study. For regarding the data collection part, you don't worry, I can help you. Okay, but the writing part and the analysis part, you must do it your own, huh? All right.
All right.
Okay, and then the data collection procedure. Okay, data collection procedure basically, okay, procedure there, huh? Number one, of course, you need to get the permission. You need to get the permission from the director of the higher education institution. Okay, and then once we get the permission letter and catat. Nanti you kena tulis so after that, right? After you get the permission from the director, then only you will contact with the research and innovation center. Okay, you will contact research and innovation center and getting their assistance on that on the questionnaire distribution. Okay, or the other choice is you need to contact the academic advisor. Okay, the academic advisor for you to distribute the questionnaire. You are not going to distribute the questionnaire, but you are going to distribute the questionnaire link using the Google form. Okay, distribute the questionnaire link to the academic advisor so that he or she can pass it to the students and ask the students to complete the questionnaire. And then they are given maybe 3 to 5 days to settle. Okay, 3 to 5 days to settle the questionnaire. So once they settle the questionnaire, only we are going to filter out the data. Okay, we will do the data filter. So after the data filter, then only we do the data analysis. Okay, so basically this is the flow. This is the flow of your data collection procedure. So you just need to write in one paragraph only, huh? All right. Now, let's come back to this one. Okay, this one, the schedule. The schedule. I would like to know, because I can't recall already, the LSS are normally taking how long? 1 semester or 2 semester?
The course itself, is it, okay?
LSS module, LSS 31305, 1 semester or 2 semesters?
I think one.
1 semester is 3 months only, right?
Yes, correct. The new one is 3 months only, correct.
Yeah, very rush.
Very tight, actually.
Yeah, very tight, but rush, and then good luck to you all.
Thank you.
I also don't know what to say. That's why actually that is why I don't like to handle LSS student, because only 3 months I can't do that. My master students normally 2 semester, my doctorate students full, and then my PhD students until they finish. So your LSS macam McD semua instant burger. So tak apa, we plan in this way. So for the schedule, I want you to plan in this way. Let's say now is September. I think yours is September, October, and November, right? Okay. Yep. Then you need to plan according to the week. Week 1, week 2, week 3, okay? And then week 4, okay? So you need to plan what you need to do on every week. This one just the planning, no worry, just the planning until you settle all the 5 chapters. Okay, the time you submit the proposal to me, right? I want to see the planning based on the week for 3 months. Okay, you can also design in the form of the table lah, huh? You can design in the form of table. Let's say we want how many let's say 12 weeks 12 week 13 lah, huh? So 13 for example lah, huh? So this one is month and then followed by week. And then katakan this one is September week 1, September week 2, September week 3, September week 4, and then October week 1, October week 2, October week 3, October week 4, and then November 1, November 2, November 3, November 4. Okay, so what is the first thing? Your chapter 1, basically, okay, and then here, what is the content here? Okay, you need actually to settle 5 chapters. Let me tell you, chapter 1 is your introduction. Okay, so chapter 2, the literature review. Okay, literature review. Your chapter 3 is about research methodology. And then your chapter 4 is about research findings and discussion. And then your chapter 5 is about recommendations and conclusion. For example, I also cannot remember. Okay, but this one, right? Okay, then you think of how are you going to isi dalam jadual-jadual ini, huh? By the way, let me share with you one story, huh? I have a student last time, LSS. Let me see whether her project is here or not. If her project is with me, then I can share with you. The project. This one, Kia Hyung. Kia Hyung, you see, 2018. I tell you one thing. You know how old is she? By the time she finished the project, 60 plus. She is around, she was around 65 years old. And during her writing, her husband passed away.
Oh.
But with very high motivation, she still finished the project. Okay, this is the one that I can share with you later. You can take this one. Okay, you see, she doing something like learning styles towards the online technology learning platform. And this is also the topic that I share with her. And then, you see, Lau Kia Hyung. This auntie very, very high motivation. And you can see she just write around 33 pages only. Okay, it's not about the number of pages. It's about how you can, it's about the content that you submit for me. Okay, so don't think about the total pages. The thing is, you always ask yourself, enough or not for you to understand, enough or not for my supervisor to understand. That is the question. Okay, so I want you all to take this as the motivation to you. Madam Lau, okay, by the time she finished, 65 years old. Okay, and she told me her husband passed away by the time, and her writing, and I was shocked, you know. I was very shocked. And she stayed together. She's now staying alone with her son. So you see, semangat tinggi, right? So you all kan orang muda-muda. How old are you, Idris?
41.
41, my goodness, so young. Ayo, Diana, how are you?
I'm 24.
Masya Allah, ini lagi muda 24. Tempak orang ini. I'm 50, you know. Now, I am 50. So you all are younger than me. You all supposed can do. All right. So take this one. Later on, I will share with you the Madam Lau's writing. Okay. Then you can take a look on how she write. Okay. Now.
Okay, thank you.
And then right, you also need to plan on this one, the budget. Okay. So after number 6, after number 6 is 7. The 7th here is the budget. Okay, the budget definitely you don't need any budget. You just mentioned that you don't need any budget. No budget is needed. Unless for Diana. Diana, she says she might say she want to fly back to Kuching and meet her supervisor. Then she need to calculate, okay, to estimate the how much you need to pay for the airfare and then your air ticket. So
I have to send you in person, right? The
no
logbook.
need, no need.
No need.
Up to you. If you really want to see me, you come back. If you don't want to see me, then we just go for online. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Okay.
By the way, doctor,
yes.
if I may know, where do you work now?
I'm now in Taman Sri Moyang.
Oh, okay. I mean, where do you work?
Oh, I'm from Polytechnic, but at the same time, I work for University Segi, okay, Segi University as the PhD supervisor, and then I'm also the supervisor and tutor for your Open University Malaysia, Wawasan Open University, and also for few local university.
So I'm actually quite near to you if I were to meet you at the office lah, if it's in Polytechnic, because my house is near FAC ne.
Is it?
Yeah, my house is near Kopodim.
Oh, Komodim.
Just in case if I need to see you during the day or need to drop anything, I can just see you at the office.
I hope you can see me lah. I hope you can see me, but because because actually I involved in a lot of the events under the ministry, so that's why all the time I'm considered very orang yang paling sibuk di office saya. So that's why all the time I inform my students. I say you're very lucky. You all have totally very committed person to work with you all, but at the same time, orang yang paling susah nak jumpa saya.
Okay.
But keep in touch keep in touch with me. All right. Anything you just call me. All right.
All right.
Okay. If let's say you want to come to my place, also can. Okay. You come to my place for discussion, also can. Okay.
Alright.
So Diana, in case you miss me so much, that you can fly back here.
Yeah.
In case lah, kalau tak mau jumpa aku biarlah, tak apa. Okay. Now, the last one is the references here. Okay, so make sure you need to list down the references. As I said, references, make sure I want the 2017 onwards. Okay, so please give me 2017 onwards. But doesn't mean you can't choose others. That doesn't mean you can't choose others. Only those theory, model. Theory and model, because we cannot simply replace by the latest one. So let's say you pick out the Bandura theory. Bandura theory is theory of social learning. Okay, theory of social learning under Bandura. Okay, katakan itu sangat lama kan, it's 1970 something or 1980 something kan. So itu tak apa, itu boleh pakai. You can use that. Okay, but research findings. Research finding, definitely you need to get something from 2017 onwards. Theory, I don't mind. Model, I don't mind. Okay? Okay. Why I say theory and model? Because you need at least one theory. Choose one theory to be your best, your research best. Kenapa? You need this theory for your research best when you come to the chapter number 4 for the finding discussion. If you don't have the theory, you cannot do the discussion. All right. So this one, I can't choose for you. This one, I leave it to you. You must decide your theory. Then how to decide the theory? From your journal reading. When you read on this journal reading, for example, macam Idris kan, Idris is more on the student self-efficacy. So self-efficacy, maybe, I don't know, maybe you can try to see something like Desana Moran. Okay, try to read more on Desana Moran, this one, TSC, HHEN, Moran. Okay, Desana Moran. So because Desana Moran, she has written a lot of things about the self-efficacy. Okay, but more on the teaching self-efficacy. But some of the people, they're still talking about the learning self-efficacy under the Desana Moran. You can try and go and see. All right. Okay. So that is the references, and all your references, please make sure the APA format. Okay, make sure APA format. I am very particular on APA format. So don't do any mistake on APA format. I will send to you this one also. You can see from here. Sorry, this one here. So, you see, these are all the courses I teach. Gila kan? Aku pun sudah gila. Semua dalam kepala saya. Yeah, okay, I will give you this one, the APA Star 7th edition from University Malaya for your guidance on your APA format. This is the latest one. So you can see how are you going to cite. Just a very simple briefing on this one. Let's say the Malay, let's say omit bin or binti. So let's say Asma binti Omar, right? When you cite, only cite Asma Omar. Don't say Asma binti Omar. And then for these Chinese authors, right? Chu Qing Ning, you only say Chu, comma, C dot and dot. Okay, so if let's say they come out with a Christian name like this one, Vincent Fu Hiet Kiang, so Fu, comma, V dot, H dot, and K dot. But remember, V dot, make sure there is a space here, and then only after that, H dot with a space, and then followed by the K dot. And then the Indian, let's say this one, Narayani, anak perempuan, Jagannathan. So we just omit this anak lelaki, anak perempuan, okay, omit all these things. And then, but this one, like Raja Ahmad Niza, this one you cannot simply omit, you need to maintain. Okay, Tun Mahathir or Muhammad. Tun Mahathir Muhammad, for example, because Tun is the conference titles, right? So this one you can omit, you just say the Mahathir Muhammad. All right, so this one I give it to you, saying you can see how to do the correct APA format. Okay, go through this one, very useful on this. So later I will give you one the writing sample from Madam Lau, and then the APA format is your guidance. All right, okay, and then also this one, the draft, I will save the draft and then give it to you later. Okay, so okay, sorry to call you back so early, even though Dr. Oi said you all only register. Have you all registered for LSS 313?
LSS 313, check.
Register already? Because I can't see from this online. I can't from this online notice you all not yet register, right?
Yeah, even the research supervisor is still pending.
Yes, because that's why normally I work very fast. When you mention my name with Dr. Paul and Dr. Oi, because Dr. Paul is the person in charge for all the master project, and then Dr. Oi is for the LSS, they know my better. I work very fast. Okay, so that's why once she give the names to me, I quickly contact you 3 people, and then I decide everything for you 3, and then we briefing here earlier than the one on WOU website here. Still nothing here,
No.
right?
Yep, correct. Still empty. But I have one more question, Doctor.
Yes.
In WOOAS, the online assignment submission form, there's a assignment 1 and assignment 2. Do we follow that, or how does it work for research?
Okay, don't worry about that. When you submit the proposal, right, and then I will guide you one by one. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you this one. You take a look here. You take a look on this one. Okay. After you done the proposal, right? Okay, this is your first assignment, actually, research report. And normally I don't pay attention on this one, actually. Sorry. Wait. This one. After you done this one, the research proposal checklist, right? Okay. Where is this? Yeah. The assessment 27, the assessment. Wait, This one. Now, your TMA1, which is your research proposal, 15 marks. Your TMA2, the interim report, 25 marks. And then your final research report, 60 marks. Okay, so your research proposal, the one I'm asking you to do now, based on this one, this is your first TMA1. So I give you earlier so that you have enough time to prepare this one. Okay, but don't spend too much time on this one, because I want you to settle this one after you done the registration, and then you send it to me for me to do the check-in to improve it. And then only this one, the interim report. Okay, normally I don't focus on interim report. Okay, let me tell you why. You see, huh? Okay, you see, huh? Your research proposal due 1 week before the tutorial 2. Okay. Okay, and then this one, the interim report due 1 week before the tutorial 4. So the interim report is about the progress of your writing. Okay, this one, and then the draft for your chapter 1, 2, 3 actually, and then the final report structure. So normally the students, I will ask you to follow my structure, to follow the progress that I designed to you. So by the time you settle chapter 1, 2, 3, actually you have settled your interim report. Then I will ask you to copy and paste certain part from your chapter 1, 2, 3 for you to combine and merge them to be the interim report. Then you submit the interim report. So you don't worry so much on the interim report. You only remember two things. One is your research proposal. That is what I have explained to you, this one. This is the one, the first thing you need to settle for me. And then the second one is your final research report. Final research report. So meaning to say, once I get the complete time frame from Dr. Oi, I will design everything, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, when you need to submit chapter 1, when you need to submit chapter 2, 3, 4, and 5 to me. And during this time, we need to keep in touch. So that's why you cannot just do it alone. Project, definitely, I don't want you to do it alone. You need to do based on my advice. Okay? If I ask you to write in this way, don't write in that way. If I ask you to submit this one, don't give me that one. All right? So follow my advice. Okay? Is it clear, Idris?
Yep. Clear.
Okay. Okay, so you have any more questions to ask? I think for this one, the proposal, you all have enough time for you to prepare, because since WOU website not yet released your registrations, right? So we have done the discussion, and then you have the time. You also got the title already, so you can start now already. Focus on this one. So after that, next week, start from next week, I will call each of you individually and separately. No more together. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Diana, are you okay, Diana? You look so stressed.
Okay.
24 years old cannot stress, oh. Okay? So anything else you want to ask me?
So far, no.
I've asked my part of the question because I went through some of the one that you asked me to read, especially on the student self-efficacy. So I've started reading bits and pieces like the day you sent me the title because I think I should understand more.
Okay, okay, that's good, that's good. You all go ahead, and then by next week, I will contact each of you separately, don't worry. Okay, later on, I will send you 3 things. The first one, reading motivation, the journal, because that journal with the complete set of instrument on the reading motivation scale. And then the second one is your APA 7. And then the third one is Mandela writing. Oh yeah, number 4 is the draft for the proposal. I will send you these 4 things together. Okay, and then we keep in touch.
All right. Will do.
Okay, so if no question, I think that's all for tonight. Okay, Junjung tepat jam 8. Tengok. Itu efficient. Itu maksudnya efficient, tahu tak? Okay, so happy to meet you all. So keep in touch with me.
Okay, doctor. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye, bye-bye.
Yeah, bye, doctor. Have a good day.